Hey friends, welcome to my nested Zen Mother Hen. I wish I could see all of you, but I know you're all here with me, so that feels super good in my heart. So in this segment, we're going to do some breath work and take some restorative postures. This segment is dedicated to a lot of what's going on right now, I think uniformly for all of us. We're sort of in an interesting journey as a collective, as a community, that is certainly challenging in many ways and is affecting everyone to some degree, some to more extreme degrees than others. And on top of that, we've got our normal lives to live, which are full of challenges and journeys of their own. So I want to dedicate this to the wide collective journey that we're going through, and also to your own personal journey and what that may look like right now on top of this larger than life issue we're going through. So I hope you'll join me. To get started, I want you to come to a comfortable seat. I have 2 blocks here and a bolster and a blanket. At home, you probably don't have these items, so you can grab some books. You can grab some couch pillows or any kind of pillows instead of a bolster. If you have a blanket handy, any thickness will do. Feel free to pause the video and collect those items before we begin. Once you have your items, I encourage you to come to a seat and elevate yourself. So you can sit on a book, you can sit on a blanket or a pillow. Elevating yourself here gives a little more length to your spine. You can sit in 2 different ways. You can place those items between your ankles and come to diamond pose, Vajrasana. Or if it's more comfortable in your body, you can sit cross-legged, Sukhasana, with your legs crossed. You could also come to butterfly pose, soles of your feet together, or if none of these things work in your body, you can certainly plant the soles of your feet on the earth. So wherever you are, just find a comfortable seat here. There's no magic way to sit. Wherever you are, just try to lengthen your spine and sit up tall. Perhaps close your eyes. And right away notice just where your mind is. Racing thoughts. And somewhere in the past or in the future. Just let be whatever it is. Without trying to manage your mind in any way, just allow it to buzz around. Begin to notice how your body's feeling and how it's showing up now in this space. Begin to feel your tail, your legs, whatever is connected to the earth below you. Just noticing those contact points. Feel that support from the earth below you, that grounding. And at the same time, begin to feel that sense of upward lift from the crown of your head, the tips of your ears, the bridge of your nose, ascending upward. This duality of upward lift and grounding, creating a long spine, the base of your spine right below your low back, all the way up through your neck and out the top of your head. And notice if your shoulders are climbing up towards your ears, and can you soften them down? Just glide them down the back of your body, away from your neck. Unhinge your jaw. See if you can soften the skin around your eyes and behind your eyes. And bring your awareness again back to that grounded seat. Long spine, crown ascending. And finally, come into your breath. Just notice where it is, where it's landing right in this moment. Without trying to change it or modify it, just simply recognize where it is. Perhaps right away you notice that it's feeling shallow or short or stuck in your chest. That's perfectly fine. Just trying to identify and see how it's feeling. Your breath is your companion, your anchor, your closest ally that you carry with you at all times, moments of stress, moments of joy. It's always ever present. But so often we fail to recognize it or find it, or notice that we're breathing in a shallow way. Perhaps bring your awareness to the tip of your nose, the beginning of your breath. And follow down through your exhale. Breathing in through your nose. And exhaling perhaps through your mouth. Just climbing into this loving seat of the witness as if you were observing yourself from high above. Just getting acquainted again with the state of your mind, your body, your breath. Not trying to change a thing. Beginning to allow yourself to take on this inward focus. And closing in. Perhaps if you haven't closed your eyes, you do so now. Or maybe just cast a soft downward gaze. Just give yourself permission to dive in and gently let the external go. Perhaps begin to focus on your belly center. You can even place both hands on your belly center, or perhaps one on your chest and one on your belly. Your next inhale, allow your belly to inflate one or both palms. Let your chest open. Exhale, allow your chest to melt back down. Ribs knit together. Expel the breath from your abdomen. Inhale, fill your belly. Your ribs and your chest rise. Exhale, chest, ribs deflate down, breath leaves. Inhale, open up through your chest. On your next exhale, perhaps imagine your navel drawing back and up. Inhale, let that go, open up through your chest. Exhale, navel back and slightly up. Continue practicing this breath, finding that active mula bandha, finding that lock feeling. You may begin to feel a cone-like lift from the pelvic floor. Each exhale, navel up and back. You can continue breathing in this way or in any natural way that feels good. It doesn't matter. You can keep your hands where they are, or perhaps bring them back to your lap. Just continue to follow your breath. Each time you notice that your mind is traveling, just gently lasso it back to your breath, to this moment. Gently release any breath work you may have been working with. Let's draw both hands to our heart center. Let's consider setting an intention for this practice we're going to have together. I know personally for me, in the middle of this big journey that we are all in, this big community challenge, I know that I'm saying a lot of I am statements to myself. I am strong. I am able. I am capable. And I am willing to be in this journey for however long it takes until we rise out as the collective. and willing to continue in my own personal journey, or in many of them. So perhaps this intention connects with you right now. Perhaps there's something else you'd like to cultivate here on your mat. So whatever it is, allow whatever words or phrases or images come to your mind. And on your next inhale, seal your intention in with a deep breath. Exhale, open your mouth. Send it out down your body, down through your toes, and out the crown of your head. Lower your hands down to your lap. Allow your eyes to take on light. We're going to move to child's pose. We're going to take this in a supported fashion today. So we're going to get a little creative with whatever props you may be working with at home. So what we want to do is build a little ramp. So you can take books or pillows. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with these props here, but again, use whatever you have at home. I'm going to create a ramp by taking my top block and keeping it tall. My next block is going to be on its lowest setting. Again, I have a bolster, but if you have pillows, you can stack them here. And if you don't have blocks, you can just stack some pillows. We're just trying to get a little bit of height here so you can place your pillows on here or your bolster. If you have a blanket, you can lay that down as well. We're going to come into child's pose, Balasana. So we're going to be facing your props, knees wide or shins parallel if that's comfortable. You can take your knees super wide here, maybe big toes together to touch. And take a breath in here, fill up. Now on an exhale, we're going to gently walk our palms down the sides of our ramp here. And typically in child's pose, Balasana, we would have our forehead down, but I don't want you to do that today. I want you to be able to breathe. I'm going to be here for a few minutes. So you can gaze in either direction. Just want to make sure that your ramp structure here is fully supportive and has integrity. So make sure that it feels strong and supported here. And again, melting yourself down. And coming into this pose today is a little bit of a sense of surrender. Going through what we're going through as a collective and our community requires that strength and ability and willingness to go through this difficult time. But there's also a sense of surrender and surrendering to what is. And so in a child's pose, we have this space here to both turn inwardly into ourselves and surrender into this moment right here on your mat. And so take any adjustments here that you need to get comfortable. And then when you arrive in that posture, perhaps close your eyes or cast that soft gaze. And take a deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. And begin to notice what it feels like to breathe into your hips and your low back. If you feel a sense of unsteadiness, physically or mentally, just perhaps hold on to your pillows or your blocks, whatever it is, and have that feeling of security and balance. And begin to notice right away if your mind starts to travel when you come into this stillness in child's pose. And allow your mind to be wherever it wants to be in this moment. Just give it a moment here. And then use your breath to lasso yourself back here. And just know that just as you have the ability to create thoughts, you have the ability to turn away from them, even if it's just for a moment. And begin to imagine your breath as a smooth, silky thread that you are weaving. Each inhale more delicate than the last. Weaving this soft, silky thread and let it billow down your spine in between to your low back and your hips. Each time your mind travels, just gently coax it back to that ribbon, silky breath. Allow yourself to take on an inward journey, moving away from the outside. Soft, billowy, satin breath. Perhaps coming back to your intention, your I am statement. I am strong. I am able. I am capable. I am willing to step into this journey, continue the journey, perhaps stepping into a new leg of the journey. Knowing that you can come back to your breath at any time during the journey when it gets challenging and your mind is escaping you. Just come back to that intention. You'd like to begin breathing with a bit more intention that helps you to focus, perhaps finding a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Breathing in and out through your nose and creating an audible breath, what we call Ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath. As my students know, I like to refer to as Darth Vader breath. And it's an audible reminder to breathe in and out through your nose, slight constriction in the back of your throat, as if your breath were a whisper. Just riding the waves of your breath up and down. The option here to switch your gaze if that would feel good and right in your neck, or just stay right where you are, regaining your balance, your sense of strength and ability, knowing that you have everything right here in your arsenal, in your mind, your body, and your heart to soldier on. Remembering that at any time you can come back to your breath and come back to this shape, Balasana, child's pose. Just like in yoga class, you can come to this posture at any time. The same is true in life. You can always come back to yourself and regain some sense of control. You can stay in Balasana as long as you'd like. When you're ready to come out of this posture, and take one more deep inhale. Exhale, open your mouth, leave something on your mat that's not serving you in this journey. And use your next inhale to press into your palms and gently lift from the back of your heart, lift your torso up. And just as mindfully as you came into this pose and come out of it. Now, using the same prop setup that we've done before, we're going to create this ramp. So you are going to use either blocks or pillows or a bolster to create this structure, this strong structure here. This time we're going to sit with our back to our prop. So your low back is at the end of your ramp. You can take it through a few different shapes here with your legs. So you can keep your legs long in front of you. You can bend your knees, soles of your feet on your mat. Or you can come to Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, soles of your feet together. If this feels like it's going to be too much for your hips, you can always take extra pillows and slide them right underneath your thighs. When you're ready, gently lower yourself back down onto your prop. If you have a blanket handy, feel free to cover up here and get comfortable. The warmer your body is, the more comfortable you'll be hanging out in this restorative shape. You have your shoulders open here. If this feels like too much of a chest opening pose, you can always bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly, or both to your belly, both to your heart. Wherever you are, notice right away how this feels to be in this shape. Chest open and expansive. Perhaps it's a little bit easier to breathe. Allow your ribs to open, throat open. Take a new breath in. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. You can leave your palms up to receive or down for grounding. And perhaps you want to bring your forefinger and your thumbs together in this sense of connection to the universe and yourself as an individual. Whatever feels right in your body, just notice this shape here and return to your breath. Invitation to close your eyes or cast a soft downward gaze. And gently coax your attention back to your breath if your mind will lift it off somewhere far away. Notice your breath at the beginning of your next inhale. And follow it all the way down to the base of your exhale. Just notice if your mind is traveling. And just continue to come back into your breath. You can stay in this shape as long as you like. Just following your inhales and your exhales. Feeling the lift from your chest and out through your hips. And just allowing any tension that you're storing to lift up and leave. You can continue here whenever you're ready. Take a new breath in. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. Gently bring your knees back together if the soles of your feet were together. And gently drop your knees over to the side and very mindfully, taking as much care as you took to come into this pose, to come out of the pose. And return to a comfortable seat on your mat. Once you arrive back in your comfortable seat, you can sit up on a prop, you can come back to cross-legged, you can continue to keep your blanket in your lap, and perhaps draw your hands together at heart center for Samasthiti. And on your next inhale, draw your palms up and come back to your intention, perhaps I am. Exhale, hands to heart center, strong. Inhale, palms lift, I am. Able. Inhale, palms lift, I am. Capable, draw in. And I am. Willing. Continue on this journey, both the collective and any individual journey you may be on right now. Bow your chin towards your chest, gaze down at your fingertips, or keep that soft downward gaze. Notice any increased spaciousness in your heart center, and spaciousness in your belly, perhaps in your mind. And perhaps choose to fill that spaciousness for gratitude, for just this moment, for someone, something. Just bring that gratitude, that image into your heart space and notice what gratitude feels like. Let it billow down from your heart, all the way down your torso, out through your legs, and at the same time upward, moving from your chest, up through your head, out through the crown of your head. And thank you all for sharing this time with me. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Until we meet again. Namaste, friends.